The story begins on a packed flight where 17-year-old Tyrese Bennett, a quiet kid on his way home from a robotics competition, is seated in row 4. A white flight attendant named Kendra Miles immediately singles him out. She snaps at him for asking if a window seat is available, then repeatedly scrutinizes him for minor things like a misplaced foot or an unread safety card. The other passengers noticed the tension, with an older man across the aisle giving Tyrese a look of shared understanding, and a woman a few rows back subtly getting ready to record. Tyrese, remembering his uncle's advice to raise the stakes, not your voice, remains calm and compliant. But the harassment continues. As the plane takes off, Kendra sees a small, tired smile on Tyrese's face after she again forces him to put away his phone, which was already in airplane mode. Interpreting his smile as a threat, she slaps him. The cabin falls silent. Without a word, Tyrese pulls out his phone and makes a single call to his uncle Drew, a lawyer, informing him of what happened. He hangs up and the plane continues to fly, but the atmosphere has changed. The passengers are now fully aware of the injustice, and a quiet woman in the back starts discreetly filming. Kendra, now nervous, disappears into the galley. Tyrese, sitting with the sting of the slap on his cheek, thinks about his mom and the silent strength she taught him. He realizes he is no longer just a passenger. He has become a symbol. The plane begins to descend, not because of a planned route change, but because of the phone call Tyrese made. Kendra returns, her composure gone, and tries to get Tyrese to talk privately in the galley. He calmly confronts her, but she offers no apology. Instead, he informs her that his uncle has already contacted her supervisors and the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA. A new sense of dread washes over Kendra's face as she realizes the situation is escalating far beyond a simple in-flight disagreement. When Tyrese returns to his seat, a passenger who witnessed the entire event confirms that Tyrese did nothing wrong. The flight lands early, and the captain announces that security will be boarding shortly. This isn't a normal airport security response. Tyrese realizes this is a full-blown federal matter, just as his uncle had prepared him for. Through the window, Tyrese spots his uncle Drew, a tall, calm figure on the tarmac. His uncle's presence is a powerful reassurance, a physical manifestation of the support Tyrese has. 2 federal compliance officers board the plane and head straight for Tyrese's row. They briefly speak with him before moving to the galley to interrogate Kendra. In a hushed, firm voice, they ask her why her report failed to mention the physical contact. She can only offer weak excuses, claiming she felt provoked by his smile. The man in the suit, a legal representative, informs her that they have video footage. A different flight attendant, the one with red braids, quietly apologizes to Tyrese for not intervening sooner. Kendra is escorted off the plane, her face pale and her hands trembling. Tyrese is escorted off the plane and into the jet bridge where he sees his uncle Drew waiting for him. Drew's calm, powerful presence is a stark contrast to the airline officials who approach them. The airline's senior operations director and general counsel apologize profusely, but Drew cuts them off. "My nephew doesn't owe you eye contact or politeness," he says, making it clear they are not there for an apology, but for accountability. Drew demands policy reform, not just a simple termination and a public statement that explicitly names the incident as discrimination. The officials are hesitant, but Tyrese, speaking for the first time since the slap, tells them, "Stop talking like I'm a liability. Start talking like I'm a person." The airline's general counsel agrees to work with Drew's legal team. Tyrese and Drew leave the airport, but the weight of what happened follows Tyrese. He is no longer just a kid. He is a symbol. At home, he finds comfort in his mother's embrace. He tells her he doesn't know if he is okay, but he feels different. The next day, he sits at his computer and types a statement, not for the press, but for himself. He writes, "I didn't speak up because I'm brave. I spoke up because I was tired." He concludes, "I'm not here to inspire you. I just want you to see me." The story ends with Tyrese feeling a sense of release, watching a neighbor's child play in the sun. He smiles, a real, genuine smile, knowing that this time no one will try to stop him. The story isn't just about a slap on a plane. It's about the silent violence of being judged and the quiet strength of choosing to no longer be silent.